Your Wavy Outro. I'm gonna react to Jay Z, the worst L in hip hop history. Speaking of Jay Z, I don't know if you heard, I don't know if y'all heard this about him, but recently he got accused of, R-ing a little girl, like back in the day with Diddy. So, yeah, bro, like Jay Z, Jay Z is in controversy right now. So yeah, and not too long ago, he was with Beyonce and his daughter, you feel me? So yeah.
About Jay-Z's career, he has went toe-to-toe with some of the biggest names in hip-hop, and sometimes things didn't turn out so well for him.
Eminem, Body J on Renegade. Let me say it again.
Nah, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. On that Renegade song, I think they both did equally good, bro. I think both Jay-Z and Eminem did good, bro. Eminem and Jay-Z did good on that song, bro. People be saying Eminem body Jay on the Renegade shit, bro. But like I feel like they both equally did good, bro. You feel me?
Eminem,
Yes, and plus that song's a classic.
Body, my brother, Jay-Z on Renegade.
No, man. It was Nas. He spanked Hove. I'm sorry. He spanked him. He spanked him bad, too.
Now with the Nas and Jay shit, I'm not gonna lie. Nas did spank him, bro. Nas did spank Jay-Z on the Ether. Ether was a fire diss song, bro.
He spanked him. He spanked him.
Today we know him as the billionaire hip-hop mogul that married one of the most famous R&B singers alive. And he is also known as one of the best rappers alive. This man seems invincible in every way possible. But for him, it wasn't always like that. In his career, he went through some really hard times. He has taken some of the worst losses in history to other rappers. He would challenge some of the greatest rappers of all time, and then he would come to regret his decision. It seems his career wasn't always glitz and glamour. This powerful billionaire early on in his career would be humbled, humiliated, banned from shows, and even assaulted. His story just shows us
Jay-Z got touched before?
how truly brutal the rap game really is. In 1996, Jay-Z was just a rookie rapper starting out in the industry. Jay-Z and Biggie just so happened to know each other growing up in Brooklyn, New York. But Biggie would be front and center in one of the deadliest rap beefs ever, his beef with Tupac. Then Jay-Z and Biggie would collab in the song Brooklyn's Finest, where Jay-Z would take lyrical shots at Tupac. Jay-Z would now enter this beef. Tupac would not take this lightly, so the beef with him and Tupac began, and this beef would get ugly. Tupac was probably the most famous rapper in the world at that time, and anyone who associated with Biggie Smalls or Bad Boy Entertainment, Tupac considered an enemy. For him, this wasn't just a rap beef, but something more serious, because he blamed Biggie for nearly getting him killed. That's why he quickly confronted anyone who took Biggie's side in this beef. Tupac would diss a number of
It was a guilty association. Tupac looking at it as guilty by association. I think that was Tupac. Like basically that was like Tupac's mindset. Like guilty by association. If you jack him, like Tupac was like, if you jack him, I don't jack you.
New York rappers, and Jay-Z was just one of them. Tupac would diss Jay-Z a number of times, but the most notable would be on the classic battle track, Hit 'Em Up, when he said Jay-Z died too. This beef would get very serious when Jay-Z traveled to Las Vegas, but Tupac and his entourage just so happened to be there too. And they also got wind that Jay-Z was scheduled to perform.
Jay is not going to come out the room because Tupac so he's not gonna do his show. Can he make some phone calls, you understand, to get Pac off the bullshit? So I think he may have talked to Big D, and Big D and Eric B called Suge, and Suge was laughing, saying that wasn't him. Because they tried to make it seem like it was Suge that was doing it, but it was Pac. So So I guess Suge called Pac. Pac let him go ahead and do his show and everything like
But
that.
Tupac was not having it. He would confront Jay-Z. Jay-Z apparently had to barricade himself in his hotel room out of fear. Suge Knight would apparently have to be contacted, and he would have to convince Tupac to give Jay-Z a pass, saving Jay-Z in the process. But this wouldn't be the end. Jay-Z would apparently fire back at Tupac with a diss track aimed directly at him. But Tupac would be unalived in September of 1996, and out of respect, Jay-Z refused to release it. But Jay-Z would make an exception to this, performing the diss track one time live at the Apollo Theater.
They did a record going at Pac, but right as it was about to come out, son died.
Wow.
We performed it though.
Yeah? Where'd you perform it?
Performed it once, and
Even after his death, y'all performed a diss track, bro. It's crazy.
you have to understand, like, the chip on Jay's shoulder is so crazy that it's just like he had to perform it. But he was at the Apollo.
Wow.
He was at the Apollo and he performed it, and it was
For
scathing.
those y'all didn't know, the Apollo like is in Harlem. For those y'all didn't know that. Jay-Z would emerge in the early 2000s as one of the best rappers alive. After the death of Biggie and Tupac, he would take the crown in hip-hop and release a number of chart-topping records, making him one of the top-selling rappers in the world. But it seemed Jay-Z still hadn't learned his lesson yet about beefing with some of the best rappers in the game, because he would challenge another rapper whose reputation was that he was not to be played with. In his first album, Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z had a song named Dead Presidents, where he would sample a line from an artist by the name of Nas. Nas would release his first album back in 1994 called Illmatic. This album would be considered a classic. Nas was considered one of the best lyricists of all time, and his reputation was well known throughout the hip-hop industry. Throughout the late 90s, Jay-Z and Nas would trade subliminal disses towards each other, but nothing obvious or too serious. But that would all change in 2001 at a Summer Jam concert. Jay-Z would freestyle The Takeover. So yeah, I sampled your voice, you were using it wrong. You made it a hot line, and I made it a hot song. And then the beef was on. Nas would respond with the release of the track Ether. This song would be so devastating of a diss track that it would revitalize Nas's career. This song would be considered one of the best all-time diss tracks in hip-hop history.
Ether fucks the whole shit up. That record is so hard.
As I was a
That record, that Ether diss song was fire. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
announcing the winner is Nas, I could see from my periphery.
Let's put it like this, bro. Like, Nas won the battle, but Jay-Z won the war. You feel me? Cause Jay ended up having a bigger career. Let's be honest, Jay-Z is a bigger star than Nas, bro. Nas is a talented artist. Like, don't get me wrong, but he's a bigger star than Nas, bro. Let's keep it a buck, bro.
On the window, I can see Jay walking in.
Plus, he's with Beyonce, so like, you feel me?
And I'm like, the winner is Nas. This is terrible.
Jay-Z would try and come back with a diss track named Super Ugly, but he would regret it. In this song, people would say that he took the beef way too far. Even Jay-Z's
He violated, bro. He violated Nas. He violated his baby moms, all that, bro.
mother Gloria would have to give Jay-Z a call and make Jay-Z apologize. He would make an appearance on Hot 97 and state the following: "Once again, I apologize. I felt like I didn't think about women's feelings, or Nas's former girlfriend's feelings, or my own mom. It was like, let me meet your level of disrespect with this level of disrespect." And with that, the beef was over, with a decisive victory for Nas, with Jay-Z's reputation seemingly in tatters.
M versus Jay-Z.
Jay-Z would release his fourth studio album, Blueprint, in 2001. The 12th track on this album would be a song called Renegade, featuring a rapper by the name of Eminem. This would be the song Nas would refer to in his diss track Ether, when he said Eminem murdered you on her own, basically stating for all the world to hear that Jay-Z was out-rapped on his own song. But this one line would spark a whole lot of controversy, with loyal Jay-Z fans vehemently disputing this claim. But it would seem that most of the world had to agree that Eminem did make Jay-Z look like an amateur, and would prove that he...
Like I said in my previous video, I did a reaction to the Renegade song. You feel me? Like I said in that video, like I think both did good. I think they both did good. I think M and Jay-Z like made a classic, bro. Like I think both equally did good, bro. It takes two to tango, you feel me? So like yeah, I think both M and Jay-Z did good. People saying like killed Jay in that Renegade song. It's not like he was dissing him, like, you feel me? But not the people like, I'm not saying like I'm like diss Jay-Z on the song, but like, you know, not saying that Eminem diss Jay-Z. They're not saying like I'm like diss Jay-Z. They saying like I'm had a better like verse than Jay-Z. But I feel like but they both did equally good, you feel me? Jay did his part, bro. Like Jay did his part. And so did Eminem, so yeah.
Was indeed the better rapper between the two.
Renegade. Who had the better verse? Eminem. No question. Eminem.
Eminem murdered you on your own shit. Don't try to do Eminem shit on a track with him. He's gonna smoke you every single time.
Eminem was on Jay-Z song. He fucked Cuz up on that one. Like, damn, you got it.
Even rappers saying Spring J. But like I said, bro, like they both did good in my opinion.
Do that. You on Jay-Z, I can't known for killing niggas. Yeah, but to have Eminem, the white boy, kill him on his shit, that was nerve-wracking. I was like, I don't want Eminem on my album. Cool.
This would be a major blow to Jay-Z's pride and ego, as reality would set in that he wasn't as invincible as he once thought.
Okay, that's the variable. So yeah, but let me know what y'all think. Do you guys think that Jay-Z is the worst L in hip hop history? Me personally, I don't think Jay's the worst L in hip hop history, bro. Like Jay-Z, like let's be honest, bro. Jay-Z had his moments. Jay-Z, like if it wasn't for certain, like if it wasn't for like certain, like you know, rappers, like let me correct that. If it wasn't for Jay-Z, certain rappers would have made it, you feel me? You know, but like Jay-Z, he's a legend, bro. He's one of the greatest. He's one of the greatest, you feel me? So yeah, bro. And tell me how y'all feel about Jay-Z, and tell me how y'all feel about Jay-Z, his recent like scandal. You feel me? So yeah, bro, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes. Wave y'all to check it out. You are.